Well, it is always good to take the time to look at things from a different perspective, right?
And now you have the chance to do just that through the eyes of a cat.
Right. If anybody knows about traveling, it's cats. Joining us today is author Carrie Carter to tell us more about her new book and her furry friends' adventures in Japan. Good morning to you, Carrie.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on.
This book is adorable, but before we get to the business at hand, I am a broadcast professional, so I do a lot of research when I do interviews. You have been, why are you laughing? They were laughing, Carrie. Carrie, you've been in an 80s cover band for 2 decades. Would you tell the folks at home, what is the name of your 80s cover band?
The name is Molly and the Ringwalds.
Yes!
Yeah, very
And
cute.
Molly Ringwald knows we exist.
Oh, yes, very nice. She knows I exist too because I scared the heck out of her on the Jungle Cruise one time when I was a Jungle Cruise skipper. Okay, let's get to business at hand. This book is so adorable. You not only get travel advice from a human, but also a cat.
That is correct. You have both perspectives. You have a human traveling through Japan for the first time and also a cat. So it's told like a travelogue, diaries of both events as it happens. And of course, a cat's version is way more interesting than a woman's version.
Now, this wasn't one of those situations where you were packing and the cat snuck into the luggage, because we've had a couple of those stories this season, right?
No, in this book, it's a deliberate decision to take the cat because she just can't bear leaving her cat behind.
I understand. I understand. Now, when people, when you were talking about doing this book, did people say, I don't know about traveling with a cat overseas?
Well, you know what's interesting? The people comment, they're like, oh, I can believe the cat went and traveled and typed on the computer, but I can't believe the cat was in first class. That seems to bother people.
So that's the line. Oh,
That's the
well,
line,
I
yes.
believe the cat can type, but not first class. I mean, what, are they getting hot towels? Okay, so what kind of places do we get to visit when we're visiting with the cat in Japan?
Well, obviously they go to Tokyo because that's kind of a big tourist destination people go for the first time. And they go to Kyoto, which is another really large one because of all the historical places you can go visit. But they also go to other small towns, you
I'm
know.
sorry.
They go to
Look, showing the
Wakayama.
picture of the cat in first class.
That's hilarious.
I understand what people are saying now. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
They go to some of the smaller towns that people might not know about, like Wakayama and Shirahama, you know. It's just all the size places besides the main ones too, so you get a little bit different perspectives and ideas of other things you can do in Japan.
Now, Ashi seemed to enjoy the fish markets the most.
Yeah, I think it's because he's food driven.
Aren't we all?
I know I am.
Now, you're working on another a sequel, right?
Right. You know, it was a toss-up whether they're going to go back to Japan or they're going to go to South Korea. I think I'm going to have them go back to Japan for this one, and then the next one they'll go to South Korea.
I love he has an itinerary.
Yeah, I like that.
Yes.
I like that a lot. Where can people get this book? I'm telling you, I enjoyed the heck out of this. I really did.
Well,
This is so fun.
You can get it on Amazon, or you can get it at Barnes & Nobles. You can also order it direct through my publisher, which is BayouCityPress.com.
Now, say if I booked a gig for Molly and the Ringwalds, will you write a
Yes.
book about the cat's travel to California for the concert?
Well, I think the cat would run away. It'd be too loud for him. To bring the cat to the concert, you'd have to make little cat earplugs.
Which could be a side business for us. This will work out.
It could be.
Thank you for writing this. It's so cute. I honestly, I've loved reading this, and the cat is so funny. I love the cat's responses to stuff. It's great. It's what I imagine a cat's really thinking. Whiskers Abroad. Thank you so much, Carrie.
Thank you.